Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Dani Olmo does really well to win the ball there. Dixon. Finding their passes. Totti. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to get it away. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Totti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And this is Shevchenko. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mateus, he is through here. Tries a shot. He's missed, but not by that far.
Shevchenko is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Barcelona still without a single shot on target. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And Shevchenko! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
And it's Lopez. Isco. Cocu. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting...
Shevchenko! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through.
That's good play from him.
Brilliantly cut out. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. No, no way through. Looking for options for movement. Lopez, he gets big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now it's Seedorf. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your...
Great chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The second half off to a spectacular start. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Barcelona have a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Dixon. Chance to deliver. He's got tall. It's there! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Van der Sar looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now who's going to be first to this? Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. And it's Totti. And this is Owen. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Costa Curta. Cocu. Seedorf. Now it's Owen. Great vision.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan.
Oh, shooting chance! So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Nicely weighted ball. Could be danger here. And he's lost his man here. Boyan! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Fernandez. And he's in on goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the shot! Oh, it's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear.
This is the time you need that pace.
Donadoni is flagged offside. And he's there to belt it away. Now the delivery, and he's cleared it back out. Driving forward, he's picked his way through. Rummenigge, can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's a pretty loose pass. Dani Olmo. Park Ji-sung. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Olmo. Park Ji-sung. Gerrard. And that could set him on his way. Not the most convincing of passes. He's found a way through. Oh no, this does not look good. Park Ji-sung knocks it into space. he's going to be disappointed with that. Fernandez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cannavaro. Now there's a fine ball. Terrific save by Manuel. Oh, split-second reaction.
Gerrard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Definitely not one of his best. Nuno Mendes. Probing pass. That's the keeper's ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's gone backward here. Can he finish? Yes! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head, and look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 13, Akanji.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 7,
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now.
Federico Valverde. Number 15,
There's a searching pass. Paris Saint-Germain making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around.
Number 6,
Tries to play it through.
Number 2, Cafu. Number 14, Desiree Doué. Number 4.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Cannavaro. Good read, needed to be. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Paris Saint-Germain, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. Here we go again. And here's Bojan. Dani Olmo. Gerrard, a man never lacking in drive or determination. It's a really well-measured ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Forlan in acres of space out wide. Dani Olmo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's been slipped through. Forlan threads one in. Doué. And he was alert to it. He can get that clear. Driving on and making good progress. Good ball, good take. Caught offside that time. Van Dijk. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, easy pickings there. Big chance, and he's had a hit! David Villa! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Dembele. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Bale. And he's had it nicked away. The referee's awarded a free kick. Gerrard did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. And no, that was never going to make it. And here comes the corner. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal have their second corner now. David Villa! Another big chance that gets away.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Cafu gets over and intercepts. Aimed beyond the defence. Well read, nice interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hoisted in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Really well taken goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Substitution in progress.
So here comes a substitution. Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Girassi receives it in a wide position. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game, Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other.
He's got tall! No, not the best of headers. Oh, he's bustling through here! Gerrard. And here's Messi. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Donadoni. Donadoni was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, that has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Dembele! He's picked his way through. Looking to go deep. This time, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Lamine Yamal is offering a right smile there.
And here's Yamal. No goals as yet. And they're back on the ball again. Gerrard. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Donadoni has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi is behind this one, and a real chance to break the deadlock. Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. You just can't do anything about that. That's genius.
Number 19, Lionel Messi.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Ronaldinho. He's fizzed it forward, and they can counter here. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And he's straight offside. pinches it off him. Dembele. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And no, that was never going to make it. Aimed beyond the defence, and it's made its way to him. Massaro. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pass somewhat off target. He's got away. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Ronaldinho. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
There will be one
Donatoni.
time.
Donatoni!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Paris Saint-Germain.
Please turn your
On the
attention
evidence
to the
of what
screen
we've
for
seen,
information
they were their
regarding
lead.
the local
There was
time.
genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Paris Saint-Germain head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 17, Bellingham. Number 20, Dembele.
Here we go again.
Coming on the field.
Paris Saint-Germain, a
Number 14,
solitary goal.
Mateo.
That has been the crucial
Number
difference.
21, Berbatov.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Shot a goal! Pass just lacking in accuracy. And he's let fly! And smartly reclaimed. Could move up a gear here. Messi looking to run onto it. Very nicely done. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal. Barcelona were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Paris Saint-Germain just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. It's a really well-measured ball. Picked out brilliantly. He's come in hard. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's Dembele. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Rijkaard tries to clear. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's Dembele! Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Donatoni. Threads one in. Pass is just off target. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Now it's Yamal. No, again there's no way through. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. That's good running with the ball. He's through here. Yamal! Sticks it away! There seemed no way back, but they are level. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13, Kubasi. Number 11, Massaro. Number
So, time for
21,
changes on
Berbatov.
both sides, actually.
Coming on the field,
That
number
has certainly
3,
made things interesting.
Ruben Diaz.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy.
Mbappe.
If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them...
Gets his head on it! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Oh no, this does not look good. Fernandez puts a mighty effort. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just gonna...
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Dani Olmo. And that's a good ball. Foden. And it's Ronaldinho. The final seconds now. It's Dembele! Oh, split-second reaction.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
That has been knocked clear. Bojan! He's done very well to get to that.
Bojan Kirkic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box. That's just...
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Please be reminded.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Yamal. Coming on the field.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Substitutions taking
Paris
place.
Saint-Germain conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Foden. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now he's off and running. Oh, it's Dembele. Great ball, and he's in here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead. It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard plays a sharp little ball here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. They're up to 5 corners now. Bullish header! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Paris Saint-Germain go 2 up and into a position of real strength. And a shot! It's hit the upright. It's in! What a moment to score! A major shift in extra time. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Great defending, strong and determined. Foden, and he's been shifted off it. That's it for the first period of extra time.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's a loose ball. Takes the shot! That's an imaginative pass. Chips it through. And this is Dembele. Look at this chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
So will they make it count again? Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. It's a lucky 7th corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a lovely, neat pass. Showing good feet.
Paris Saint-Germain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Saliba knocks it into space.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's there to retrieve it. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. David Villa voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain perfectly played the hosts and the crowd. They set up to frustrate and stifle, but they were relentless whenever the opportunity presented itself at the other end. A cracking away day.
So just time for me to say thanks to... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Now that looks a decent ball. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Donadoni. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Fernandes. Aimed beyond the defence. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Koeman. Messi. It's a searching pass. That is a jarring tackle. Vinicius Junior! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi knocks it into space. He's had it taken off him.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bergomi.
Paris Saint-Germain, just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Bergomi. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Pele looking to run onto it. Pele could try cutting inside here. Rodri. Rummenigge. Now it's Donadoni. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now has he got the beating of his marker here?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. He is through here! Ronaldo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's on it, can he get away? Dani Olmo, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that could set him on his way. Rummenigge picks it up out wide. Deftly away. Taken back almost at once. He's going for goal!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Oh, it's Dembele. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rafael Varane.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
He's in space and looking for options. Nicely shaped cross.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Dani Olmo. Now it's Pelé. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Koeman deals with that comfortably. And for a moment, time stood still.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the shot's on here. Chance, surely! It's there! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 13, Donadoni.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Dembele. Number 18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 3,
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Neymar. Number 15,
Oh, it's come loose.
Bale. Number 27, Bayern.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Substitution.
Bojan Krkić going full steam ahead down the left flank.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's got away. The final 5 minutes. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Bale is standing over this one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Bale! He went for the curler. Now it's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shot could be... Oh, shooting chance! He scores! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Pelé receives it in a wide foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
David Villa. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Cruyff plays it short. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Please be reminded that
So a
drinking
brief
is
breather
only allowed
and
in the
then
areas
extra
shown on this
time.
map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 16, Rodri. Coming on to replace him is...
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Barcelona did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Pepe cuts out the pass. And it's Xabi Alonso. Dani Olmo. That is good alertness. Irwin kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beraldo is the team's great visionary. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely shaped ball, and he plays one through. Good ball, good take.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Schmeichel. And Cruyff! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona. That's it for the first period of extra time.
And we'd like to inform
Well,
you
what
now
a
that the
comeback.
latest travel
Certainly I didn't
information
see
is
that
currently
coming,
being
nor I
displayed
think
on
did
screen.
many in this crowd. And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Gerrard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Danny Olmo.
That was lovely, that.
There's no flag. And he's managed to get free. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Neymar. Neymar! Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Bale with this to equalise. And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
After 25 minutes in extra time is number 15, Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale.
So all square, and not for the first time. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. It's Isco! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit...
Tries a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Bale is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
There will be 1 minute.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Bojan threads one in. Shoots! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just...
And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Isco voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Barcelona. Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes.